Hey guys, Kaiju Guy here, and today I will be doing my third episode of Kaiju Talk. Now, right then, you guys would be wondering what in the world is Kaiju Talk. Now, Kaiju Talk is basically me talking about different kaiju in the Godzilla franchise. For example, Anguirus, Baragons, kaiju like that. And I'm going to do it in the order the films go. What I mean by that is for example, Anguirus, which appeared in Godzilla Rage Again, and then Mothra, who appeared in Godzilla vs. Mothra in the Showa era, and then King Ghidorah, who appeared in Ghidorah, the three-headed monster. So I'm gonna go like that. Now, what I'm really gonna talk about with you guys in this Kaiju Talk thing is okay, let me tell you guys now what I'm gonna talk about. So first, I'm just gonna tell you guys like a brief introduction of the kaiju. What's my opinion on it, if it's like my most favorite, or if it's okay in the middle, or like stuff like that. And then I'm going to tell you guys his data. Now, not his exact data. What I mean by that is if the kaiju is like 69 feet tall, I'm not gonna tell you guys if he's 69 feet tall. Instead, I'm just gonna tell you guys if he's like massive. Like, what I mean by that is like if he's like towering Godzilla, or if he's a little shorter than Godzilla, or half the size of Godzilla. Then I'm going to tell you guys like how he looked in the Godzilla 2014 franchise, which I think is the most interesting thing of the kaiju data. Now, in the part where I'm going to talk about how he looked in the Godzilla 2014 franchise, basically I'm going to tell you guys my opinion on the kaiju's origin, his size, how he looked like, and like the stuff like that, in the like how he'd be in the Godzilla 2014 franchise. Similar to what I did to Mechagodzilla very recently and King Ghidorah like a little while back. So basically, I'm gonna post this picture up, and I'm gonna tell you guys the differences from that picture. It's gonna be how he looked in their point of view, and I'm gonna tell you guys the differences of that picture and how he looked in my opinion. So the fourth episode of Kaiju Talk is on Rodan. And as always, I'm just gonna tell you guys my opinion on Rodan and a brief intro of him. So Rodan is basically a mutated pterodactyl, and he's mutated by a nuclear bomb. And in my opinion, I think Rodan is a very cool kaiju, and any era he's in, I think he fits his era perfectly. So let's move on to Rodan's superpowers. So in the Showa era, Rodan's superpowers are that he can fly and he can cause heavy winds. In the Heisei era, Rodan's superpowers are that he can fire this uranium beam, and he can fly and he can cause heavy winds. And in the Millennium era, his superpowers are that he can fly really fast and he can cause heavy winds. So let's move on to how massive Rodan is. So in the Showa era, Rodan is about as tall as Godzilla. In the Heisei era, Rodan is half the size of Godzilla. And in the Millennium era, Rodan is, I think, half the size of Godzilla too. Now, my opinion on Rodan's size and superpowers is that it fits him perfectly. Mainly because, in the Showa series, Rodan is pretty. I think it fits him perfectly because he has no superpowers, and that's what most monsters in the Showa series have. In the Heisei era's most monsters have many superpowers, and Rodan also has superpowers, so that's why it fits him perfectly. In the Millennium era, most monsters are like cool and fast, and stuff like that. And Rodan is cool, fast, and agile, and that's why it also fits him perfectly. So let's move on to how Rodan might look in the Legendary series. So I pulled this picture up, and I think it's very similar to how I think Rodan should look. So yeah, let me tell you how I think Rodan should look in the Legendary series. So I think Rodan should basically look just like a pterodactyl, only that Rodan is gigantic. So that's basically because Rodan is basically a mutated pterodactyl in my opinion. Basically, he gets mutated by a nuclear bomb. So his head, his horns or spikes, whatever, his wings, his legs, his torso, everything looks like a pterodon because he is a mutated pterodactyl. So yeah. And that is about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys later.